guys. I'll be real. The one time we had a concert in here, I didn't find a microphone, and I have no idea what it's connected to. But I feel like this is intimate enough where I don't need one, so this is fine. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate this, especially on such short notice. You know, there wasn't a big plan for this at the start because I didn't really know what this was gonna turn into. But I really, really appreciate you taking your student to and from this. I know this is just like another night to worry about that, so I really, really appreciate it. This has been the most fulfilling thing I've done all year. By far. You know, you audition for jazz band, and that's really, really cool, and I love jazz band. But like this, I feel like this is what I was like trained for and built for. Like this is my comfort zone, and I'm so glad that these kids have like just held on for this. You know, this is a much heightened version of what they do in class every day, and they've been real. Just really, really, really good kids to step up to the plate and rise to expectations, and I'm proud of all of them. This music is quite challenging, so this is been a lot of work. I wish it could have been longer. Like I wish we could have started earlier and done all these things, and you know that's the thing with doing something for the first time. You know, you just kind of figure it out, and I'm glad that this group was, you know, the guinea pig group. I wouldn't have wanted it to be anyone else. I love these guys a lot. This should be a short concert. I hope you're okay with that. We have two pieces, but technically three for you. So the first one is called Encanto by Robert W. Smith. I played this when I was in 8th grade. I have lots of fond memories from it. It's pretty challenging, like I would say 8th grade, early high school level piece. Lots of saxophone, clarinet, and flute runs in it, and we have these wonderful people to play them. I say technically three. I'll talk about Cajun folk songs a little bit later in two movements, but we'll go ahead and we'll play the first one for you. This is Encanto. Full bass. a timpani to tune, so I'll stall for a little bit. I did a piece with the high school for Mr. Stevens called Liturgical Dances. That kind of like broke me a little bit. Like it was just so much thinking all the time. Mostly like time signature changes. If you're a musician, you know, like in a measure you have a certain number of beats, so, you know, 4 or 3 or 2 or whatever. And that was like no other that I had experienced. And you heard that maybe in there too. Beat up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You know, stuff like that. And if that is like, you know, level, you know, 6 out of 10 for that, I would say Cajun folk songs is probably like 12 or something like that. I mean, this thing changes a ton, like a ton. I have seen people grade this thing as a hard 8th grade piece, but I have also seen people grade this thing as a hard high school piece. I mean, it exists in a very weird area. It's very independent. It's very complex. It doesn't have a nice melody to always hum to, so it takes a lot of musical maturity, I would say, to play this. The first time I played this was in a group just like this, where we rehearsed once a week, honors band for 3 or 4 months, and that was my first experience playing this. And that was really when I was like, Elsie and Caroline know this, I play baritone. The beginning of this is really like, you just kind of sit there, right? It's like, it's not much. And that was my favorite part of rehearsal. And it's not because I was lazy, I always liked playing. I never liked not playing, but I just got to listen. It's so cool. Like everything in here is so nice to listen to. I get to hear Clay play the solo every time. Like it's moving in a way that I don't know, the simpler stuff wasn't just yet. So I hope that's what they've gotten out of this. I like this a lot. Another thing to explain. So this is one piece, but in 2 movements. So traditionally, and what we're going to do now is there's a slow movement, that's the first one, and then there's a fast movement, that's the second one. We'll take a very brief pause, basically just for them to switch their music. So we'll go right into movement 2, so there won't be like a break for applause or anything like that. We'll play movement 1, I'll stay up here, they'll just switch music, and then we'll do movement 2. So I recognize I don't think we've done that before, at least here since I've been here, which is not very long, but I don't think maybe a lot of you have experienced that yet, so I thought I'd explain that a little bit. So this is Cajun Folk Songs by Frank Kelly. Good. these kids. They're amazing.